Well, first off, Victoria, thank you for joining us here during practice. It seems like we're pretty important for you to come over here to do this, but playing lacrosse here at Liberty with your sister, is it like a dream come true, and what's that experience been like?
Oh man, it's awesome. I never thought I'd be playing with her. I remember my senior year of high school, playing with her in the last game. It was so emotional because I was like, I'll never play with her again. And then when she told me she was looking at Liberty and she's like, yeah, I want to come here, I was so pumped. And it's just awesome, to encourage her. And when we're, running around, I look up the field and I see that she's there, and it's awesome. I love it.
And I would assume, being from Northern Virginia, it doesn't take 2 or 3 hours to get here for the family to come see both of y'all play. Any other siblings, or is it just y'all two?
Yeah, I have an older brother and an older sister. My sister, she has 2 kids, and my brother has 3, so they're a lot older than us. They're 10 years older than us. But yeah, they try to come out and support us when we're up north and stuff. But normally my dad will come down to a lot of the games. So yeah, it's awesome. It's far, but not, it's close enough.
Close enough in a day to get home for a weekend maybe, but far enough away to kind of set your roots here and do what you're doing here playing lacrosse. And conference play starting up this week. We know it's been a very challenging non-conference schedule. How do you think those games have prepared this team for conference play?
We've played a lot of tough teams this year, and I just think when we go into this, it's a lot of it's like a new start to me. It's a new it's basically a new season. So it's a lot of things that we've learned, and it's a lot of tough losses where they've been close, and the score doesn't reflect how well we've played. But those games, those will matter when we're close in the conference play, And I'm just pumped about it because to me it's like a fresh start, and these games are what matter now. And
as you have maneuvered through the season, Victoria, where has this team taken some strides, you think?
I mean, it's been a tough season, but I think we, the one thing we've have is never we don't look down on it. You know what I mean? We are staying positive with each other, and I don't think I have seen where it's I don't know, we are constantly encouraging each other.
Yeah,
You know?
and sometimes if the seasons aren't going like you would want, there might be some separation with players, but good coaches and good players kind of stick together. This is what this team's done.
Yeah, basically, yeah, it's great because we're all encouraging each other, even when we have those tough losses. The huddles are you know what, we got the next game. It's never been it's defeated. So we have so many more games left, and it's a new start. So I think we're all pretty excited about that part. But
Seems like to me too, you can't control what just happened.
No.
This team does a good job of turning the page and moving on.
Yeah.
I've been to a number of practices since Coach Nangle has been here, and there'll be times where they'll have the volleyball out, just doing certain things to keep things fresh. What is it like playing for this staff?
It's great. That's one of my favorite things that we do. I'm a true believer on doing other sports to help you think outside the box, So the coaches bring so much to us, and we are even in the fall we'll do creative stuff where we'll have to play basketball or do other things, but it shows where some people don't really play the sports, but the coaches do a lot for us, and they're awesome and they're just great.
Being a senior, we talked a little bit about your aspirations past lacrosse. What are some of those, and give the viewers out there an idea what you're studying right now?
Okay, I'm studying elementary education, so in the fall student teach, and I'd like to do elementary school. My dream is 2nd grade, but I'd like to do 2nd grade and then coach on the side. That's something I've always loved to do, but it is coming soon. We have I guess a month and a half left of school, so it's starting to hit me. So, but
You got the cap and gown ordered and all that stuff?
no.
Got a couple of weeks left, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, how about the elementary education? There's a number of other student athletes, other sports. It seems like to be a popular major. Do you talk and communicate with some of the other student athletes about that major?
Yeah, Faith Walsh, she's on the team, and we are in the same major together, so it's awesome because it's nice to be do you know what this is, or do you know what we're doing here? And Monica on the field hockey team, she's doing elementary education. So we all are talking to each other, giving each other hints. Hey, this is what you're doing next year. Prepare. It's awesome to hear what other girls have experienced in the major and stuff. But it's cool to have people to hold you accountable.
You know this next question was coming. On her bio, by the way, cousin of Jason Witten. Yes, that Jason Witten. We also found out, not on the bio, but it will be after today, related to also Toby Mack.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Do you get tired of people asking you questions about that?
No, definitely not. I look up to them so much. Obviously they're different. One's a really popular singer, one's a really popular sports player, but I just think it's really cool. Like they really inspire me to do better, and especially with my Christian faith, and they do a great job with that. So I love talking about it. I think it's great. But
The best thing about it, though, Victoria, you're very humble about it. You're not like, hey, look at me, this is who I'm related to. It's kind of refreshing to know that not every student athlete has these experiences, and some could be boastful about it, but you kind of have a level head about it. That's kind of cool. So appreciate your time. Have a great start to conference play. We'll catch you soon.
all right, thank you.